What's up, YouTube? I'm Brett from Rants. As always, guys, if you enjoy our content, don't forget to like, subscribe, leave a comment down below. We're on the road to 1,000, and we hope you guys will help us get there. And as always, guys, as of right now, content creators here on YouTube are having trouble getting their videos out there to the public, thanks to some really crazy YouTube analytics problems. So if y'all do enjoy our content, please hit that subscribe button and that notification bell so you'll be the first one to be notified when we upload a new video. Alright, so I'm a huge fan of the first Deadpool movie. And I did not know that there was actually a chance that FX and Marvel were going to come together and maybe possibly create a Deadpool cartoon. Now, apparently Donald Glover was going to be the writer for this. He was going to be over this. I don't know a whole lot about Donald Glover. I know that he was in the Han Solo movie. You know, he was okay. I mean, that's all I can say about that. Like, he didn't blow me away. I've seen him on Saturday Night Live a few times. I don't really listen to his music, so I can't tell you anything about him on that. According to this article, he's really funny. He's got some dry wit. I guess I saw some of it in a Solo. But you know, overall, I don't really care. I don't really care about whether he's funny or not. It would be hard for him to mess up a Deadpool cartoon. Like, that alone would be just money making right there. I think if they could get Ryan Reynolds to have played the part of Deadpool, that would have been awesome. But if it was on FX, see, I guess that's where it would have shown, was FX. And I don't really know if FX would be the right place for a Deadpool animated series. Like, I really think that would be something that should be on, like, Netflix or Amazon Prime or something along those lines. Or maybe HBO, something. Something where they could really get away with that really mature humor. Because FX would just kind of, I don't know, it kind of lessen it to a certain extent. I know I was a big fan of Sons of Anarchy on FX. And that show would have been so much better if it was on a channel where that they could have cursed or shown more, you know, I don't know, of the biker lifestyle. They get away a little bit more with what they show in Mayans than what they did in Sons of Anarchy. But I just don't see how they could get away with the stuff that really, to make a Deadpool animated series successful, get away with. Like, I don't see how they could get past censors in that regard. But I would love to see them try. Like I said, I don't know much about Donald Glover. All I know is it was going to be him and his brother. It was going to be, you know, writing this, and apparently in 2017, this completely and totally fell apart. They went separate ways. They said that it had to do with differences of opinion when it come to the show, which I can maybe see that. I don't really believe that it would be differences of opinion as so much so as where I see the biggest problem with it as being where it would air. Like, I mean, you could bring Ryan Reynolds back as Deadpool on an animated series. Allow him to do his thing. Give him a really good script. Full of that dry humor that just makes Deadpool great. Oh my goodness, that would be the best animated series on television now. That would have that'd have as big of a cult following as what Deadpool movies do. Now, while I will say this, I wasn't a huge fan of Deadpool 2. I don't know. It just kind of felt played out in Deadpool 2. I don't know if it was um, that him breaking like the fourth wall had kind of got stale at that point, or if it was just really bad um, writing. I don't think like it didn't have like those laugh out loud jokes or really those crazy spontaneous adult humor that we had come to know in the original Deadpool. Nothing was shocking. It just kind of come off as bland to me. Remember, I laughed a few times during the movie, but it just really didn't. It wasn't like one of my favorite movies of even Ryan Reynolds. I would even go so far that I might even have put Green Lantern above Deadpool 2. But like I said, I think it was poor writing that really doomed Deadpool 2. Like, I don't think it had to do with Ryan Reynolds or, you know, maybe there was a part of it that did get a little bit stale. That even I noticed that when I was watching, I was like, okay, that was funny the first go around, but it's not funny like the 10th go around. So, but overall, I'd be excited to see a Deadpool animated series. Hopefully, Marvel and FX, or Marvel and somebody, could come together and really expand on this brand. I would like to see some of the villains that come off Deadpool. I'm not a huge comic book reader, so I don't really know. I know a lot of stuff more from the movies or animated series that come off from the 90s. That's really where I got interested in DC and Marvel. I will read a few comic books here and there, but I'm not like, a comic nerd. You'll never see me on here saying, spouting off issues from 1984 or anything like that. That's just not me. That's not really Lance either. I mean, that's just not what we do here on Rants or Us. But that being said, I was a huge 90s kid when it come to DC and Marvel cartoons. And that's what got me interested in it. But a Deadpool animated series, while it would not be anything like the 90s Marvel cartoons that I grew up on, it would still be an interesting watch. Definitely would be one of the more anticipated shows that I would be wanting to watch on television. I think many more people would agree on that. So all I can say is Marvel, FX, Marvel, whoever, make this happen. You don't have to have Donald Glover a part of it. If you want Donald Glover to be a part of it, fine. I don't really care who writes it. I just want it wrote. I want it on. I want it on a station where that they can play, or where that they can really expand on that adult humor. I don't want anything watered down. I don't if it's watered down, maybe that would probably be the only reason I would say probably, don't go through with it. That might have been the main reason why they didn't go through with it in the first place, because it just really wouldn't have been interesting to watch. But overall, guys, let me know what y'all think. I was kind of shocked by this. I did not know about this. Usually I try to stay up to date with it. I write for Screen Rant and CBR. It's terrible I didn't even know about this. But, I guess it was before the time that I was writing for them. But, yeah, I mean, I'm all for it. I would be all for it. I do believe it was a huge mistake that they didn't go through with it. Because, man, if it could be just anything like the first movie, it would just be fantastic. It would be, like I said, it would be it would be right up there with the Harley Quinn series. And that Harley Quinn series is just brilliant. It's just brilliant in every facet. Yeah, I would say the only problem that I have with the Harley Quinn series is the unfunniest character on the show is the Joker. And that really should never be the case. But besides that, it's just a brilliant show. I really think that a Deadpool animated series could be right up there with it. So let's hope that this happens, and you know, let's bring it back from the dead. I guess that's the only Deadpool 3 would really determine whether or not this is a lasting franchise, and whether maybe Marvel and FX or Marvel and someone else revisit this and maybe make this happen in the future. But I'm looking forward to Deadpool 3, and I'd be definitely looking forward to this if they could ever bring this back from the dead, this animated series. So anyways, guys, take care.